Và sau đây chúng ta hãy cùng nhau chào đón thí sinh thứ hai, bạn Nguyễn Vương Hoàng Long đến từ Trường Đại học Quốc tế Đại học Quốc gia Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh với đề tài Antibiotic a Double-Edged Sword.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hoàng Long, and I'm from International University. My presentation today will be about antibiotic, one of the most problematic issues that is affecting our lives significantly. I would start by asking a question. What comes to your mind when you hear about the word antibiotic? Is it a medicine that you usually take when you have a cough? Or is it a type of medical treatment that the doctors applies on the patients? Both the answers are correct. But what is the truth behind that? Well, I do believe that nothing is perfect, and antibiotic is not an exception. In other words, it's a double-edged sword. Imagine you were a soldier and you took antibiotic as your weapon, which would help you protect yourself from the enemies. Since the discovery of antibiotic of penicillin in 1928, the antibiotics have been widely used as the powerful medicines to help kill the infections caused by the bacteria. How can it do that? Antibiotic has two main working mechanisms. First, it can kill the bacteria by interfering to their metabolism, their cell walls formation, or their cell contents. Second, it stops the bacteria from multiplying by attacking their DNA. At this point, you may see that how mighty the antibiotic is, but unfortunately, the battle is just beginning. And your weapon is still there, but your enemy is getting stronger and stronger. What is happening? Okay, let's turn back to the moment when I say that people usually take antibiotic when having cough. That's the problem, because the majority of us do not know exactly the nature of antibiotic, and we just use it without following any doctor's prescription. And what I mean is that we even use antibiotic in the case that in the diseases that caused by the viruses, while it can only deal with bacteria. In some cases, we also don't remember to take the full dose of antibiotic. And by those reasons, you accidentally offer a chance for your enemies to innovate. Because when there are not enough antibiotics, the bacteria who were luckily survived from a massive attack can mutate to be more adaptive. And from that, and the mutated genes can pass on to the future generations until all the population is antibiotic resistant. And that's what I call antibiotic apocalypse. So now your weapon is losing its power and your enemies are defending against you. So what would you do? Suffering from the illness or waiting for a miracle to happen? No, because we created that. We must fix it. The government needs to have stronger regulation about that.
Vâng.
Thank you very much for your listening.
Đã hết 3 phút mà dành cho bạn ạ. Một phần trình bày cũng khá ấn tượng về mặt tiếng Anh đúng không ạ? Và không biết là ban giám khảo có câu hỏi nào đặt cho bạn không ạ?
Okay, my message is that first, the government needs stronger regulation about the distribution of the antibiotic. And the second, we ourselves, the consumers of the antibiotic, we need to use it appropriately because we don't have much knowledge. Not everyone has a lot of knowledge about that. So we need to pay more attention when we use a specific kind of antibiotic to ourselves. Yes.
The dark side, the antibiotic, what do you mean the dark side?
The dark side is that it's not about the antibiotic, but it's about the bacteria who make an impact on that. Like when you use too much antibiotic or you use it not in the right way, so you give a chance for the bacteria to mutate, undergo some mutation, and then it affect against the antibiotic.
So it's not the antibiotic per se, but rather than the people.
Yes, the people is also a factor that cause.
So this is mostly from the people we use concentration from description,
Yes.
not antibiotic per se.
But I mean, like, it's also related to that, I mean, the antibiotic.
If the community, or if we will take the right concentrations, it will be okay.
Yes, but I mean, I mentioned about the other parts, I mean, the other side, like when people, they misuse that.
So it's not that we cannot blame for antibiotic. You should blame the people who use it. So the last side is not come from the antibiotic, it comes from the people who use it.
Yes, but I mean.
So I think you can change a little bit transform like antibiotic use for age stroke.
Yes.
Maybe make more sense.
Yeah, okay, I will notice
And
that.
I just one question is first thing, very interesting presentation.
Thank you.
How do you think if the antibiotic can shape the mutation on your gene, and if the gene can transfer from one bacteria to another bacteria? Is this dangerous? Is this can transfer the antibiotic resistant phenomenon as well?
Yes, it can be. I mean, like when the mutated genes from one bacterium, like it can transfer to other generation of the bacteria by different way. I mean, like when one bacterium is dead and like their DNA will be, I mean, extracted from the body, and then the other bacteria will take it and then like it multiply and keep multiplying through every generation.
Is your topic the research of your thesis?
No, unfortunately, it's not. I mean, because I have interest in the topic about.
I also read newspaper and videos about that, so I think it's an interesting topic that we must discuss and we must care about that because it's our life in the future, and also it's not about ourselves, it's about our offspring also. When you transfer the message to the community, did you have any statistical number about the wrong uses of antibiotic for the Vietnamese people and other people in the world? Yes, I read about some articles, and I mean, like, for example, one article that the WHO, they mentioned about the numbers of the antibiotic user in some areas in the world, for example, in Europe or in America, and also they also mentioned about the number of dead people caused by the antibiotic resistance phenomenon.
Vâng, và ban giám khảo không còn câu hỏi dành cho bạn. Xin cảm ơn bạn rất là nhiều.